Hey everybody, what is going on? This is JamillaTheKilla, and I am back with episode number 2 in my
Search and destroy.
Search and destroy tips and tricks video, bomb spots and things like that. We are on map number 2, like I just said. This is Riot, which is my favorite map. I would say that's between this and Detroit, and honestly, I would probably pick this over Detroit just by a little bit. Although I think I'm better at Detroit. So as you see here, I just did this kind of rush right here. A lot of people will make this B-side push, and they'll boost up to top third, and they will try to peek this corner. And to retaliate against that, you might see some people over here up on this side wall, or you might honestly even see some people just kind of chilling right there. So really quick, if you wanted to combat that quick, you can come and you can boost up, and you can see that. So you can see if they're on the AC vents, and you can see it's pretty hard to see them if they're laying in the back there because they are camouflaged pretty good, which we'll get to that in a little bit. So you can do that to kind of stop the pre-snipe when you're trying to come around this corner here. As far as plant spots on this side, one that I use quite a bit, I'm not actually going to plant it, but if you see where I'm standing right here, if you plant on this side, the bomb will drop right where you are, and you can come kind of chill over here behind this little jack thing, and you can see bomb from there. That's actually a really good spot. I've used it a couple times in 1v1s, and it's worked out pretty good in my advantage, and it's something I would recommend. A lot of people will not check back there. They'll kind of come here and check there, obviously check here, clear out this cube, and then call it good and try to defuse. Second spot would be right here, and probably what you're thinking if you plant right here, you're probably thinking I'm going to tell you to go up on top of this roof, which you can. A lot of people go there and check that, so I wouldn't recommend it. Actually, if you come right here to this, you can kind of chill behind this pole. You can kind of use this as cover, and you can just peek the bomb. I saw a guy using it on me one time because I saw him through this window and I killed him. But it is not a bad spot, to be honest with you. So there's that, and honestly, that's really about it for B-bomb. There's not a whole lot going on this side. There's not a whole lot of bomb spots on this map anyway. But yeah, really quick, I want to show you if I cannot screw this up. It might take me a couple tries. If you're on defense and you know people are going to be coming from this way, a lot of people will jump from here, obviously, and then you can boost up to here. But they can pick you from this second story over there. They can pick you from certain spots. If you want to get to the catwalk without them seeing you at all, you have to have a light. I think you have to have a lightweight. You might not have to. You do need your knife out, but if you run, slide, I messed it up already. You can make it to catwalk from this top prison. It's kind of tricky to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. So if you slide, boost, and do that double, you can make it over here. You have to slide off the edge. As soon as you hit the edge, you jump, and then you do a second boost jump here, and then you do your double thrust. You'll know when you mess up because as soon as you slide off, it'll make the double jump sound. I didn't mess up, but all right. But you'll know when you mess up because you won't be able to double jump, which sucks. So for this side of the map, the A side is the side I like to plan on more often. A spot that is decent is if you plan off to one of the sides here. I saw a guy use this on me in a UMG match, actually. He came over here, and he just sat on the bus. And he just chilled and watched his flank the whole time. That was all he did. And then he would check bomb like that. And then he would just go back down and watch flank. I'm guessing the only reason he didn't watch this side was because the only way I could come from is out this door, and I'd have to boost up there, and he'd hear me, I suppose. But this bus isn't actually that bad of a spot. He did clutch it up against me, so that was good on him. So there's that. A lot of times people will plant. I would recommend planting this side here, and you can chill up here on this AC vent. You can chill over behind those AC vents and do whatever you feel like. But that's that. And like I said, there's not too many like plant spots and sightlines on this map. For either side, really. Now we're going to go ahead and say we're on defense, and we're going to try to stop a couple rushes here. First one is something my team does. We like to rush plant A, and when I say team, I'm talking 2v2. We like to rush plant A from that side, and my partner will a lot of times either go top there, go bottom door, or appear and cover me while I just rush up and plant, and then I'll push through prison. But a lot of people, regardless of if they're rush planning or not, they will either come to this top building here or come to this doorway. Smarter people go to the door, because usually if you're, and I do it myself, if I try to pre-snipe top prison, I will come around and I will pre-aim right there. I hardly ever pre-aim the doorway, because most people just sit up here. And so if people are going to try to get smart with you and try to snipe you top from the door, if you come down into here, suck. Alright. So if you come down into here and you come up to this glass, you can see that doorway, and you can shoot people through there. We've gotten like 3 or 4 kills doing that, and they don't expect it because they're already pre-aiming top third, and you can just pop. Thermal might be useful there, might not be. I've not used the thermal before, but that is a very good spot. Another thing to do is if you know that they like to rush plant A or do things like that, if you don't want to come out here to check the bombs, if you come out here, 2v2s it's not as bad, but in 4s, there's probably going to be someone here or here watching them, or even there. So if you want to try to peek bomb, you can kind of boost up like this, and you can see a little bit. Better spot is right here. If you come up here and then boost over, it's pretty hard for them to quick scope you. This is the only guy that has a shot on you. And then there you go, you can see if they're planning or not, and then you can rotate back to B if that is not the case. What else do we got here? I think that's pretty close to being it, honestly. There is a Nade Spots. I need to change teams so I can get my Nade class. There's a couple Nade Spots. Oh shoot, that's gonna end the round, isn't it? Anyway, there's a couple Nade Spots. See if I can get this off before the match starts. If you go right here, I think it's about right in here, and you shoot that up, that should land right close to A. A little high, so I was a little off, but that will land if you do it right. I just learned about this actually. But yeah, if you come up here, you come up to this light, and then you aim straight up to the A sign, and you're probably gonna want to be like something like that. I apologize. I just learned about a couple of these a little bit ago. Let's go back to Atlas.
We lost that fight. But
take loss, and I will show you. I think there's one other Nade spot on this map, and that is to actually it's a
search and destroy.
Oh, I need to go to the other side basically, but it's a Nade spot that will effectively. I don't have a second person here to show you, but if you do it right, the nade will land like right up here, and it will get the guy that's trying to pre-snipe top third. And basically what that is you come over here, let's say you spawn here, you grab bomb, you come push up here, you sit in this corner. I sit right up in this corner, and you come look up here, and you put your crosshair right there, and you launch it. And I suck. And you launch it. And that should land right there, right where you just saw. I would recommend danger close for most of these. But yeah, you wanna hang the grenade a little bit to the left of the wall. That's why I hit the wall the first time on accident. Because if you're too far to the right, it's just gonna go off over to that side, and that's not gonna get anyone. But it will land up there. It will kill the snipers. Danger close is always recommended, but you don't need it. And that's that. Like I said, I wanted to show you guys too. And I'm kind of rambling all over the place. Earlier I said we'll get to this spot over here. If you come to this back gate area and you lay right here, there's a shadow of this right here. They can barely see you. There's like a very small chance that they're going to see you. I'd recommend having a sniper or an AR. But this is that catwalk. You can see them coming around the catwalk, and you can pick them anytime. Oh, excuse me. And another strategy that I like to use, right off spawn on defense, I'll just come back here and just chill, and then you'll get to see if they're getting a little aggressive coming through here. Even if you back up a little bit, you can see them coming through that door, and you just kind of wait, because eventually, if they don't see you, they're going to come up your prison, and they're going to go and see if you're down by B or A. And it's a guaranteed kill a lot of the time, so that's pretty good. It's just a quick video. I might do an update later once I get the nade spots down and have someone to be in here with me to help hit the nade spots, and I can show you a little bit better. But honestly, the one I would recommend if you're going to try to learn a nade spot is just to practice this one here to cover your pre-snipe. And that one is amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a little bit longer of a video. If you did, leave a like and a comment, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching, and see ya. Even though that kind of sounded like Scumpy's outro.